mean, I left Redeemed 18 years ago. Have you ever seen me on this pulpit talk negatively about the church? Have you ever seen me talk down at the Geo? I remember they came to interview me here one day. One newspaper magazine, I can't remember the magazine, it's a typical Lebanon magazine. They interviewed me about my ministry. They liked the way I was doing my ministry. Guess the headline they put? Why I left the Redeemed. That was the headline. So my friends started calling me from Lagos. What, Pastor Francis, I saw your interview. I said, what interview? He said, why you left? I said, I never gave anybody any interview. I said, you should read it. He read it. I didn't talk about Redeemed. The guy said, that's how we write our headlines, so that people can read it. Have you ever seen me talk about Redeemed? I'm asking you. Then why should I still be feeling? I don't know if you get the point I'm making. Because words, and they don't have to be spoken by the Geo. They don't. It's just what people are thinking and are voicing out. If you want to grade a man, won't you grade a man by what he did for you before he left? Would you think I had a failure scorecard when I left? I took a church that had no property, had nothing. And then we started off and we built a church that was owning one of the priceless properties in the city of Ibadan. I left an asset behind. I left a thriving church, a church that was about 1,000 plus. I'm pastoring a church of 200 and you are still angry with me. When I planted this church, I planted it on a Sunday morning to avoid people coming from that church to come and join us here. I didn't announce. There were no invitation cards. Rati can bear me out. No invitation. I flew in from England with my wife and my 2 sons on a Friday. On Sunday, we started church down there in that little hall. No announcements, but people came. Yet there was damage control. Some of the biggest names in Redeemed came to my church to tell them not to follow me. And I said I wasn't asking them to come. "18 years. Words have been spoken. I got my deliverance 2 weeks ago. Please, it's not about you now. So I'm playing the tape with my mom, with my wife. And this is something people don't understand. Once you are ministering, it's not you ministering if you yield to the Holy Ghost. So I'm listening to myself speak. Because I was trying to explain something to her, and I found out, why do I have to repeat myself when I recorded it? So I started playing it for my wife, that this is the part I wanted you to be involved in. And then all of a sudden I remembered, I said it on the pulpit that day. Words were spoken. And I remembered my mom. In her old age, in her frustration, I want to go to the village. I want to go to the village. I will curse you if you don't take me to the village. I can't take her to the village. There's nobody to look after her. I was keeping her for her own good. I don't know if you get the point I'm making. Hey, no, this, you have to buy me a car. You can't drive. Okay, anywhere you want to go, there will be a drive. Even on Sunday, I said, don't come to TBN. You know what? I will get my driver to work on Sunday. Anywhere you want to go to the Catholic Church, he will drive you. She went once. And that was the end of it. But she will still get up and curse. And I now remember, words have been spoken. So I got up that day in my room, my bedroom. And I said to AJ, I need to cancel the things my mom said about me. I know she didn't mean them. I don't know if you got the point I'm making. But words were still spoken. Some of you have left your husband's house. You've left him alone. You have not even asked him for alimony. You've not asked him to give you a penny. But he's still talking about you till today. Words are spoken. Some of you is your wife. You've left. You've moved on. You're married again. You have 6 children. Words are spoken. Some of you, your former boss, you helped him. You did everything you were supposed to do. You made all the sacrifices. You left. And as you were leaving, he was cursing you. And you said, I'm a Christian. That doesn't count. Well, it does. Because if it is lawful, he has a right to speak over your life. I'm asking you to let us deal with it today. What do you say? But the part I want to leave with you that is more important than all the parts I've said is forgive us our trespasses. only as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. That's something you cannot live here with. If you look at the prayer of Jabez, he said that I may not cause pain.
And I came across this video while scrolling through Facebook, and it really gave me some things to think about, right? Like you heard what the preacher said, that he left Redeemed Christian Church about 18 years ago, and until now, the people from Redeemed Church are still bothering him, that they will come to his church to say one or two things. They will come to do one or two things just to discredit him, and he doesn't really understand why. That he took the branch in Lagos from 0 to like 100, and when he left everything with them and just went away. And when he created his own church, the people from Redeem are not still okay with it, that occasionally they will come to disturb him. And I felt really bad for him. I did. I really did. Because to see someone of his age saying all this to his members, that really shows how seriously this issue is. Like I've always told you, believe it or not, this whole concept of Christianity is a business. It's purely a business. And the so-called pastors, your daddies, your mommy, just wait until you cross their line, or just wait until you step on their toes and you see how far they will go just to bring you down. Just wait. I know right now you haven't done anything to provoke them. Right now you haven't crossed a line they don't want you to cross, or you haven't done anything that affects them. But wait until that day comes when you will do something that will affect them, and then you will see their reaction. Just wait and see. It was the same thing that happened to this former pastor of Dunamis. I think his name is Abraham Daniels, who is under serious trouble with Paul Enoche. He was saying that some of the things they do in the church is all a stage, or is all being staged, and that Paul Enoche sometimes cooked up all these revelations and prophecies that he shared with the members. And that didn't go well with Paul Enoche, and he decided to use the police against him. There is this other video that I will share my thoughts with anytime soon, where this lady is saying that she is seriously sick and she's asking for support and help from the general public. And according to what I gathered, this lady allegedly said that she had an entanglement with Apostle Johnson Suleimanu. This was a huge scandal, and the lady is now facing it the hard way. She is now sick, and she's in need of financial support. Why am I telling you all this? The reason is, these people you think are good people, these people you think they are harmless people, these people you think they are godly people, they are not. They are not. They are like a cult. They are like a mob boss. They will do whatever it takes to protect their own interests. They will go as far as they could go to protect their own interests. Wait until something threatens their interests and see how vindictive they become. Wait until someone said something that damages their reputation and see how revengeful they become. They will put God aside. They will put the Bible aside and they would go after that individual. They will. They will. So, to you guys out there who still believe in these people, well, you can do so. But just as a word of caution to you guys, be very, very careful. At least don't step on their toes. Just play safe and be in the safe side. That is it. That is just it.